financially literate, you're gonna have to pick up the books and get educated. If you want a better physique, you're gonna have to eat healthier food and you're gonna have to exercise. You don't wanna be the person that wakes up 30, 40, 50 years from now and regrets what they did, regrets who they hung out with, regrets the decisions that they took. Here's the thing about online business. Thank you, Chef. We can just put it right here. Yeah, thank you, Chef. Here's the thing about online businesses, guys. And you need to understand it, because if not, you're just gonna get fucked time and time again. Here I am in Bali, sitting, nice little breakfast, businesses running online, businesses are crushing online. And for some reason, people spend time on the internet, yet they assume that people don't make money on the internet, which is unequivocally false. So much money is being generated. I like to call it the digital gold rush. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, and most people are letting the opportunity just pass by. They decide to doom scroll on TikTok, and they decide to just be out here commenting and tweeting instead of producing and making money. Why would you be online if you can't make money? Why would you be a consumer when you can be a producer? Why would you choose the short end of the stick? Dude, there's people out here making tens of thousands of dollars every single month online. And just because you haven't sat down and figured out how to do it doesn't mean it's not real. So you can just continue working your brick and mortar traditional 9-to-5 job, or you can figure out how to make money online. And I'm not saying that you have to go out and be a business owner, but dude, I know kids that are 17, 18 years old, making a couple extra $1,000 a month just reselling sneakers. Every single day, you have a chance to determine whether that day will become a success or a failure. You're only as good as your last shot. You're only as good as your last win. A lot of people that live in past victories or past failures end up losing in life because they're reminiscing on the past. The past will not determine the future. You need to understand that every single day when you wake up, you have the ability to reset the clock, right? And you have the ability to reset the direction of your life. So if you were doing something yesterday that wasn't pushing you towards success, that doesn't define you. You can change, you can adapt, you can re-engineer your future by changing your habits. There's 3 things that I determined that are extremely important if you want to reshape your future. Number 1 is your work ethic. When you get back from work, right? I know we're tired, but do you clock in towards building your dream, towards building the avatar character that you have? Or are you just going to doom scroll on TikTok and watch Netflix? Your work ethic is extremely important. It costs nothing to have a strong work ethic. Number 2 is a good attitude. Nobody will ever do business with somebody that has a shitty attitude. Nobody wants to be around those people, especially long term. You may get away with it for a little bit. But if you're a hater, if you're a loser, if you present yourself with negativity, people won't want to be around you. And it's free to have a good attitude. And number 3 is your understanding that you need to be a student. What do I mean by this? I see so many brokies online, the haters online. They think they know everything. But you examine their bank account, you examine their network, you examine their connections, and you examine the plans that they have for the future, and they don't have a student's mind. They don't care to learn new things. But you need to understand that you don't know anything in order to progress. And all of these 3 things are absolutely free. A good attitude, a strong work ethic, and having a student's mind is what will push you towards success. It's what will propel you towards getting to the next level. Seneca famously said that the mind focused on future events is miserable. I see so many people focusing on the things that they cannot control. They want to make $1 million, but obviously you can't dictate the specific day that you're going to become a millionaire. They want to develop a better physique, but you can't specifically dictate the day where you'll be proud of the body that you have if you're overweight or if you're too skinny. You need to understand that you can't be focused on the future. What you need to be focused is on the present moment. What you can control today, the habits that you input today, the amount of work ethic and good attitude that you portray today. These are the things that matter. The Stoics used to speak about these things because it's so easy to either reminisce in the past or to be conjuring imaginary scenarios of the future, oftentimes negative, that lead a present moment of stress and a state of being miserable. So if you want to be in a life that is full of equanimity. Equanimity means the calmness of the soul, and a life that is full of peace. You need to be here now, focusing on what you can control. Seneca famously said, while we wait for life life passes. When you understand that your days are counted, that your days are limited, you begin to work with urgency towards your goals. You begin to work with urgency towards the things that you want in life. People say, well, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll get started when the new year hits. It doesn't work that way. Life passes you by with no urgency, but day by day. And so many people live and wake up like accidents that they forget this beautiful principle that life is in your control. And if you want to experience a certain type of outcome and a certain type of future, you must input the necessary labor today. Don't let life pass you by. If you can dream it, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. It can potentially become yours with the right energy input, the amount of work ethic necessary, and a good attitude. Understand that you have one life. How you live it is your choice. We do not learn in school, but in life. Life and our ability to interpret the things that happen to us give us the ability to focus and understand the things that we need to correct and improve on. To assume that one can only learn in a class environment, that the education that they receive must come from a school teacher, is an absolute fallacy. If you want to live a life of success, if you want to develop into a complete person, you must learn from life, the experiences, the people, the places that you go to, and understand that the culmination of your experiences is what gives you the knowledge to make better decisions for your future. Don't depend on some bullshit teacher out there that hasn't accomplished anything in life to tell you how to live, to impart upon you their limitations as to what reality has to give. If I'd listened to my teachers, well, I'd still be back in Argentina, probably working some bullshit 9-to-5 job, making a couple $100s a month, having to deal with fucking bullshit socialism and bullshit inflation. But I decided to learn from my experiences. I decided to put myself in situations that were uncomfortable so that I could grow and become better. And by doing so, and by developing a complete mind, I became better. And the better you become, the better life gets.